Hi Lead 15, this is Mr. Young and I'm doing a little video blog to say hello because I miss you guys all and I'm looking forward to being back soon. I want to start off by giving you a big thank you from me to you for all the messages of support, the text messages, cards, and certainly for all the people who stopped by the hospital to say hello. It meant a ton to me, and so considering we're doing calculated acts of kindness, the kindness that you guys gave to me has helped my healing. Couple updates here. I know this whole task 3 of The Apprentice has been royally screwed with my illness and the rotation of subs coming to the class and the lack of a boardroom. I think I'm at the point where I'm just going to suggest to, sorry, my phone was buzzing. I'm at the point where I'm going to suggest canceling the boardroom. The whole point of calculated acts of kindness is to make other people's lives better. And assuming you guys did your work there, the big picture side of this says those people have benefited. Hopefully the culture of Scone has improved as a result of what you've done. I'd hate to devalue the time that you've put into doing your presentations though. So I will make myself available when I get back to school, after school or lunches or before school to see your presentation. And we'll consider it bonus marks like we are parts of the portfolio. Should you as a group want to do it and get the marks for it and it's going to help your average, I'm all in. I'm excited to see what you had to do. Otherwise, a couple other pieces of news. Portfolios are going to be due next Thursday. You've had a lot of time to work on them and the portfolio requirements have been reduced. This shouldn't be a huge stress on anybody. That being said, a few of you guys have emailed me parts of your portfolios and I'm seeing a common trend. You need to support your ideas with concrete examples. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about. For instance, one student wrote in that on their top 10 things they learned about leadership was that communication is really important. And communication is important, but what I'm seeing here is that students aren't supporting these ideas with concrete examples. Someone will talk about communication and how it's important for getting messages across, and if you don't communicate, group members won't understand. The problem here is that there's no example, there's no story. You remember from that presentation article I gave you, one of the major things in presentations that stick is bring reality into your presentation. And I'm telling you right now, bring reality into your portfolios. It's the same with your photo essay. If you're going to talk about communication, cite a specific example that you physically remember being part of this year to support what you're talking about. It'll make your writing stronger. Other people wrote about their experience at pep rally, what they liked, what they disliked, but oftentimes people didn't. They said things like, well, the theme was too broad. It was hard to get people dressed up, what have you, but they didn't say what they would suggest as a theme. And that's what you need to do. You need to say, this would be better because. I need to see that concreteness if you're one of the people who's trying to get top marks. If you want a 9 or a 10 out of 10, you gotta have specific examples. Is that clear? I hope so. You can email me at tomyoung@hotmail.com, spell Young correctly, Y-O-N-G-E, and I'd be happy to review any work you have before next Thursday. Other than that, I'm excited to see what you wrote. The portfolio tasks have been reduced. It shouldn't be something that's crazy for you guys, and I'm just hoping that you guys will be real and honest with your writing, and it's something I can enjoy reading as I move into June versus something that makes me want to scratch my eyeballs out. Thank you for your consideration. Finally, I have some exciting news for you. When I was in the hospital, so for those of you who don't know, I had what's called a blood infection, a staph infection that was located in my back muscle, hence the reason I was immobile for a while. Anyway, through tons of antibiotics and all sorts of tests, I'm on the mend. I didn't really actually think that any sort of bacteria could penetrate this incredible physique of mine. But as I show you my bicep here, you'll notice what's called a PICC line sticking out of my arm. And this is a tube that runs from my arm through this tube and all the way down to my waist to my fanny pack. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I have my own fanny pack, and it was freaking hilarious when the doctor's like, oh, and by the way, you'll have to carry around this fanny pack for the next 4 to 6 weeks. And I was like, oh my God, I want to shoot myself. And the doctor's like, oh no, it's really cool because it's a black fanny pack and it'll go with anything. So it's almost kind of like fanny packs are coming back into style, just like puns. So we're going to have a little game to make this a little bit more fun. I got my fanny pack on the front, and when I switch it to the back, I can call it my booty pack. That's right, I got some booty with me now. And I am going to give a grand prize to whomever of you can come up with a name for my fanny pack and a decorating scheme. I want this to be like a cast. You know, like kids sign their casts and they make them all cool. I want this fanny pack to get some personality that kind of represents me a little. And I also want it to have a name, and I'd like you guys to welcome this fanny pack to the class when I get back. Have I made myself clear? Grand prize for the winner. Lead 15, can't wait to see you guys. I'm so sorry that this illness of mine is kind of thrown off this last part of the apprentice project. We have a little bit of time left. I want to do one final task with you. I want it to rock. I want to finish this year on an awesome note and send you guys off from the summer feeling good about leadership and your time here at school and for grade 10. Please meet me in the middle. Let's work hard to make this fun, and I'll see you guys Tuesday. Have a great weekend. High five. Boom. Looking forward to seeing you guys. Take care.